The verdict in Bengal is not just historic, it is a moment of political reckoning. For 15 years, ladies and gentlemen, Mamata Banerjee and the All India Trinamool Congress built an unbreachable fortress.
A tightly controlled, in fact, a political machine powered by welfare, cadre, muscle and booth-level dominance. Today, on May 4th, 2026, that fortress has been breached and painted in the hues of saffron. Counting is still underway, Shreya, but the trends are settling in. And these trends are pointing at a landslide for the BJP.
Now, the BJP, as of now, is racing past 190 seats. And this is where it gets very uncomfortable for Mamata Banerjee, who is still questioning the counting process. The BJP's vote share is up by just about 6 to 7% points, and that swing is translating into 100+ seats, and this is a surge for the BJP.
Now, what does this really indicate? Viewers, it tells you that seats that TMC won in 2021 under razor-thin margins due to cleaner polls are collapsing under pressure. Seats that were won by 2,000, 3,000, 5,000 votes in 2021 are now flipping really hard. Let's straight away go across to our colleagues who are tracking the story very, very closely. We have Hridita as well as Aruni joining us live right now. Hridita, to you first. One thing is clear. For TMC, what is happening today has come in as a huge shock, and Mamata Banerjee, you told us last, is currently at Shekhawat Counting Center. Can you tell us what's happening on the ground?
Well, absolutely, the situation here at the Shekhawat School, the memorial school, where both the leader of opposition and the chief minister, Mamata Banerjee, is inside the same counting center, because this is the Bhawanipur counting center. I will show you one side where you can see that actually BJP workers, they have gathered out at this spot where you can see they have already played the Holi with the saffron color, boarding the BJP flag. But however, the political tensions have soared in inside the counting center, because Mamata Banerjee, remember that she had given a voice note over his Facebook today, urging all the party members to be calm and composed, because she said that the fourth term will be resumed by her only. Today, early afternoon, she had instilled that, but it is already 4 p.m. and earlier to 4 p.m. Given to her tradition of coming out as after she wins the election through a michil that she leads to the Lok Bhavan. But this time she came early 3:30 around that time to the Shekhawat Memorial School, which is her counting center, and she suddenly entered, moving away the forces which have been deployed in this place, because she said even the police tried to check her, because that is the protocol of the election commission. However, she did not stand by anything. She moved out from that area and she went in. Also at this point, as they both are inside, we also understand Abhishek Banerjee has already moved from his house. He is also probably going to address the press today in the Hastings house, but that is again given, everything is given to circumstances. Both the leaders are inside the Shekhawat Memorial School at the time when BJP is rejoicing over the win. We see heavy leaders of the Trinamool Congress taking a lead back this time, which was pretty unexpected for Trinamool Congress. This has come in as a shocker for the Trinamool government. However, Mamata Banerjee has not spoken anything, but we understand that her counting agent, which is Mr. Singh, he is also a councillor of this Bhawanipur ward. He was her Mamata Banerjee's counting agent, but suddenly he also moved out from the counting center. So that is also very suspicious as to what is happening ahead of and the results which are coming out.
Okay, but eventually, Hridita, Mamata Banerjee and Abhishek Banerjee will have to step out and possibly concede defeat. When that happens, we'll wait and watch. I'm sure a string of accusations against the Election Commission and the BJP are incoming.
It's already
as well.
going on, by the way, on social media.
I think you have some numbers for us which Mamata Banerjee may want to see.
Yes, we would like to show to our viewers now the numbers as they stand right now. The counting is still going on, viewers, and the numbers are very, very interesting. So this is where the numbers stand right now. 200 for the Bharatiya Janata Party. Now, this is something that TMC was talking about, Shreya. You will remember. Mamata Banerjee, after, just 24 hours before the counting began, had said, while she was addressing the candidates via Zoom call along with Abhishek Banerjee on Saturday, she had said that we are going to get over 200 seats. But this is the number that has gone to the BJP. This is the leads that we're talking about for BJP. Look at TMC where it stands right now. At 87. Congress has managed to open its account as well. So 2 from 0 for the longest time. It was at 0, it's at 2. And here's how the picture used to look in 2021. It is completely blue everywhere, and North Bengal had, you know, pockets of Saffron, which were BJP strongholds, and compare this to how the situation is like right now. It's completely saffronized the entire northern Bengal here, and the southern Bengal also, if you see. In fact, we are seeing a significant saffron surge coming in here, and the numbers are telling the entire story. The counting is still going on, and this is tremendous for the BJP this time.
Our reporters, therefore, at the BJP headquarters in Calcutta. Arunil is joining us from there. Shivam is joining us from there. Shivam, let me come across to you. We know what is going to be happening at the BJP headquarters here in Delhi starting 5 o'clock when all senior leaders will start arriving. That will be an hour before the Prime Minister himself arrives. And about 7 o'clock is when we are expecting the Prime Minister to speak. But what is happening at the BJP headquarters in Calcutta?
So there's also the celebration are at its peak. We are just, near to the Nizam Palace, just opposite side to the to Shekhawat, to this accounting center. And here you see I would ask my person to show, first of all, this is the convoy in which Mamata Banerjee came. The main car went inside. This is the convoy which is stationed here. And just opposite to it, not even 10 meters, you will see the BJP supporters, raising slogans, chanting, celebrating. There's color all around, but at the same time, it almost became a tense situation when these people try to approach the convoy, approach the car, and that is when you will see this particular place there is heavy security deployment as well. Almost, the West Bengal police acting as a shield to separate these people, to separate the supporters who are on the street. It is dangerously close to the counting station, and the number of people that have come up here, it's in hundreds, easily above 500. The entire road is jammed. This is a two-lane main road connecting the Kolkata to many places, and still you see the level of deployment in this particular place. On my right hand side, you will see CRPF personnel currently standing. They're stationed here just to act as a shield, between the convoy of the CM and the supporters. There has been a report of some level of scuffle or ruckus, breaking out between the supporters of TMC and Bharatiya Janata Party. So at this time, things can really get intense, and that is why the security forces are very sensitive towards any level of deployment in this particular place as of now. While the people are celebrating, both Suvendu Adhikari, Mamata Banerjee are inside as of now.
All right. Do stay on with us. Yes, there are some 2.3 lakh CAPF on the ground. The Home Minister of the country has said that 70,000 of them will continue to be on the ground for the next 60 days, given that West Bengal has a history of post-poll violence. Last time in 2021, there were 24 people who were killed. Absolutely shameful scenes playing out, a repeat which no one wants to see. But geographically speaking, the map of Bengal is telling its own story. The BJP dominating the border belt, the tribal zones, industrial clusters cutting into regions that were once the TMC's very reliable turf. Kolkata and select rural pockets may still be holding.
But Shreya, the periphery is shifting, and that is why Mamata Banerjee is still pushing back, alleging some kind of a game plan by both BJP as well as the Election Commission. She has questioned, in fact, the data as well, and has said that the trends are not fully reflected. Counting is far from over. Most seats are midway through their, rounds that we are seeing right now. But here's the hard question, Shreya. Can a trend this large, this wide, this structurally reverse itself as being insinuated by the TMC right now, TMC Supremo? I mean, whatever the TMC is saying right now, they may have their own concerns, but they cannot also ignore the numbers that we are seeing, the leads that have come in so far following the several rounds of counting that have really taken place. Let's listen in fact, to what Mamata Banerjee had to say.
প্রথম 2-3 রাউন্ডে আমি কালকে থেকেই বলছি যে ওদেরগুলো আগে দেখাবে, আমাদেরগুলো পরে দেখাবে, এবং অনেক জায়গায় 2-3 রাউন্ড কাউন্টিং করার পরে প্রায় 100টা জায়গায় কাউন্টিং বন্ধ করে রেখে দিয়েছে, এবং কল্যাণীতে ধরা পড়েছে 7টা মেশিন যেখানে কোনো মিল নেই। এটা টোটাল ফোর্স পুলিশ সেন্ট্রাল ফোর্সকে দিয়ে চারিদিকে তৃণমূল কংগ্রেসের উপর অত্যাচার করছে, অফিস ভাঙছে, জোর করে দখল করছে, এসআইআর নামে আপনারা দেখেছেন ভোট লুট করেছে যাতে যে সিটগুলো জিততে পারে। কিন্তু এখনো এমন 70টা সিট আছে, 100টা সিট আছে যেগুলো আমরা এগিয়ে আছি সেগুলো বলছে না, টোটালটাই মিথ্যে নিউজ খাওয়াচ্ছে। সুতরাং আমি আমাদের কাউন্টিং এজেন্টদের, আমাদের সমস্ত পার্টির কর্মীদের বলবো, অত মন খারাপ করার কারণ নেই। আমি বলেছিলাম সূর্যাস্ত পরে আপনারা জিতবেন, 3 রাউন্ড 4 রাউন্ড কাউন্ট হলেও এটা 14 রাউন্ড থেকে 18 রাউন্ড কাউন্ট হয়, তখন আপনারা জিতবেন।
Let's now go across to Arunil, who's also live with us right now, tracking the developments from West Bengal. Arunil, so apart from Mamata Banerjee, Shubhendu Adhikari has also reached the Bhawanipur counting centre. Tell us what's really happening. Have we heard from Shubhendu Adhikari yet on what's the next plan of action?
Hello?
Arunil, can you hear me? Okay. I think because of the noise around.
I can hear Jai Siaram in the backdrop.
Yes, so those are all BJP supporters there. Okay, we'll try and reconnect with Arunil in just a bit. For now, let's slip into a very, very short break. We'll be back with more.